Good morning, everybody. How are you doing? Hope you're all doing awesome. I am going to take you guys on a little tour of what's going on today in my garden. So thank you for being here. Thank you guys for sticking around. I know I haven't been as consistent as I usually have been in the past couple of years. But today we have to get that sugarcane planted. And then I have some other things that we just absolutely have to do. So let's go. I'll show you guys what's going on, and then we'll go inside and take care of the sugarcane. We got the red flame seedless up there. You can kind of see, yeah, you can totally see some of the grapes that are forming. And it looks really good this year. So far I don't see any signs of powdery mildew. So let's hope that it stays that way, please. This is actually an interesting one. This is my peach tree, and I made a shorts video 2 years ago. This area that I'm focusing on, I forget exactly where, it was somewhere right here. There was a ton of sap, and I'm pretty sure that I'm the one that caused it. Let's wait for these dogs to be quiet. Okay, maybe they're done with their dog conversation. So over here, tons of sap. And I noticed I'm still getting comments from you guys. That's awesome. That's awesome that a shorts from that long ago still has people watching it. But so far this tree looks okay. So we'll see what happens. I just will not prune it as brutally. And yes, all those weeds in the background, at some point they'll be gone. But my ladybugs finally appeared. So I gotta wait until the ladybugs are done. I don't want to hurt them. My burgundy plum, if I could say it right, burgundy plum, looking beautiful as always. There's tons of fruit on there. Looks very happy so far. So we'll see how that goes. One of my apiariums, my apricot, and then there's that peach tree again behind it. My other grapevine, just gotta do a little more with it. That part that's hanging down, I kind of want it to turn into an arch, so I need to work on that this weekend. And I think this was the Thompson seedless. I'm pretty sure it was green. There is a ladybug larva in there. It's a ladybug behind some of those other weeds. And later we will probably come out and look for more pupas to bring them in. Can't really see any right now from where I'm at. But I don't want to hurt them when I start weed whacking this stuff. There's one of my hollyhock, and I just kind of left it there from last year. I should cut off the old stuff, but it looks like it wants to bloom soon, and it was really beautiful. The area back here where all these weeds are, this was a nice spot for watermelon, so I will probably do the same thing once I clean it up. There's also some irrigation kind of in the ground there. It's in pots in the ground, and it's in pots because of gophers. And then I'll probably just put some screen or something to protect the watermelon. Back here I'm not too sure yet, but that'll be all cleaned out soon. I had tomatoes in this one year. Maybe I'll use this for beans. We'll see. These silly ladies love that spot right there. I mean, it's in the sun, and there's dirt. Then I have some cardboard down where I wanted to get rid of some of the weeds. I don't use any chemicals, and that helps. And for those that think, oh, you're going to get tons of bugs, great. I'll lift it up and I will let the chickens go to town. I've noticed each year the bug population gets a little bit less, and probably thanks to my helpful ladies. Well, partially at least. Plus, we haven't had a ton of rain. It's another one of my apiariums. Apricot plum cross. It's very sweet. I had a couple last year. The tree's still pretty young. There's a not very happy looking tomato plant. I didn't really expect it to grow, but there it is. I've gotten a little bit of tomatoes off of it. Above that passion vine, there are a couple caterpillars on there. So I have a feeling in like a month, it's probably going to be gone. there are some flowers that are going to bloom. So we'll see if I get any fruit from it. I have some sunflowers in another pot. Those are going to bloom soon. A couple poblano peppers. Those I did not plant from seed. I got them as a little plant, and they seem to be doing okay in that pot. I have to show you all something very silly. See that bean? It's volunteer in my dried grass pile. I actually kind of like this pile because I've been slowly using that for other stuff, and there aren't really many weeds that are poking through. But this is a purple pole bean plant, and it's volunteer. I have no idea how it got here. Probably from some of the stuff that was cut in the back of the yard and piled up, but it's looking good. And I have been periodically watering it, so we'll see what happens. I'm not going to try and move it because I don't want to damage it. I'll just keep watering it here. But it's kind of funny because a lot of my other, well, they were old seeds. They didn't sprout, and so far this one looks pretty good. Hey everybody, hopefully you guys can hear me okay. I'm using a different mic than what I usually use. So I have the remaining 4 cuttings of the bamboo. Maybe I should turn this up a little bit. Just a little bit. Okay. So I have the 4 cuttings. I just got a random container and I went out and I put compost in it. I wet it. So see, it is wet on the top. It doesn't have any drainage. So this is just temporary. I want to get them started. I don't want to forget about them. So I'm using this. I use what I can. I don't need to spend a whole ton of money. I have other pots out there and stuff too. But I'm basically just going to stick these in here. Make sure that it doesn't dry out completely. I've been trying to read up a little bit more on how to grow bamboo. This is totally new to me. But I also feel like I could have maybe cut this in half again or something. And then had more. But I'm not going to risk damaging it. This one was a little bit on the pricey side. I think it was 5 cuttings for like 40 bucks or something. But it's really interesting. It's a high-low Buddha. I don't know if they added belly in there or if it was just high-low Buddha. And it's a variegated bamboo. It's very pretty. I wanted something that looked really nice, but I could also get sugar. Forget what else they called it. Oh my gosh. If it was just sugarcane juice, I forget how they were saying it. But that's the goal, to be able to use this and then have something that looks nice. All I'm going to do is just poke these in here. I'm going to poke it so this, maybe that one, whichever one, is in the dirt. So then hopefully it can get some roots started. And then I will just make sure that it doesn't dry out. They are not going to stay in here for a long time. I need to find a permanent home outside for them. But this is a start. So there we go. It doesn't look very beautiful in here, but for the time being, it's going to work. I hope you guys enjoyed my little tour. Next on my list, once they sprout, are my cotton seeds. So I will keep you guys posted on that. And when the cotton starts going, I will probably do like a huge, super long video that's probably going to take me over a year to compile everything from start to finish. So we'll see what happens. Thank you guys very much for watching, and I will hopefully be more consistent with these uploads. Thank you guys. Bye-bye.